Hello everyone and welcome to the finals. I'm your master of ceremonies, Rusty Undercarriage, and today, one marble will emerge victorious. 32 marbles began the journey. Now only 4 remain after 3 highly competitive days of racing. We have 5 rounds of action today, as this is the hardest round to win. But Rusty, how do I win? I can hear you asking. Well, here's how. 5 races, 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for fourth, and if you stall, crash, or fall into the nightmare void, you get nothing. After 5 races, the racer with the most points becomes our champion for January and wins that sweet, sweet $150 Canadian. Who will feast on the banquet of victory, and who will fall to the watery gruel of defeat? To find out, let's go to the booth that tells the truth, the Ayatollahs of Marble Rollers, Odinson and Glyphracker.
All right, and hello, welcome everybody to the final day of racing. I am Glyphracker.
And I am Odinson, and welcome once again to the final day. Today we will have our champion. But before we do, I just want to remind you all to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Because hey, here at the Side Order and at Johnny Knight's Knights table, you will always have a seat, so pull up a chair and join us.
And with only 30 seconds away before we're going to enter the first race, I would also like to send a big thank you to Epic Sounds for providing us with some amazing tunes for this race. I'd also like to thank Rusty for bringing us in every day.
And I'd also like to send a quick shout out and thanks to our co-sponsor of the race, Johnny Knight. Big shout out, Johnny. Always a pleasure to have you on the channel and to be on yours.
All right, folks, here we go with the final minute.
You can feel the anticipation in the air. Even the snowman and gingerbread fans are nearly quaking in their snowshoes right now with anticipation for this race.
I'm super excited, and yet again, big thank you to Johnny Knight. Pretty sure here we're gonna have a little blurb up on the screen, but thank you, Johnny.
Well, 4 racers have fought very hard to get here through 2 rounds and individually 4 races each to get to this point. But that is nothing, because today they're going to have to win 5 to take away the championship and win the grand prize.
With 10 seconds to go, here we are, folks. The final moments of the first round.
And you know the marbles are ready to go, so now we throw it down to the track and let's rock!
And they are off.
Oh, Holtzgator seeming to have a little problem with the stairs there. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I certainly did. Hopefully he can make it. There he is. He made a recovery. Good job. Is it enough, though, to keep moving forward?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
As they're heading down the first bit of the ramp, it seems like Kit Gaga is... Oh, no, Ashes is in the first.
Ash's Antics has taken the lead. Kyrian O just stole the lead from him.
What a usurp right there.
Well, they have been trying very hard to win this series.
Pretty sure in the last yesterday they were pretty much neck and neck, so it's down to them.
Kyrian gets through the fog with fairly little trouble. I have seen many marbles get a little bit jammed up there.
Flying through the ice pillars, not too bad of an issue, and into the gears.
Now this part can really stick some people up sometimes.
They tend to slow down a little bit, but not enough. As Kyrian just pulls through. Ooh, gets caught in almost a little bit of the wobbles. The wobbles are not good, folks.
Yeah, that could have cost him a little bit, because that slowdown is a little bit harsh there. But we'll see how they go through the hallway of doom.
They were going backwards there for a second. That's not looking good, as that gives Ashes time to catch up.
Ashes gives him a little bump.
reminding them, hey, I'm right here, and I'm coming for that victory. But Kyrian lets up. I was gonna say Kyrian's not gonna give up though completely, as it jumps in front and cuts down.
Ash has made a bad mistake there, and it could cost him the race, but I guess we'll see. There's still track left to go.
As it seemed like Holskater is now pulled up into second. Nope. Ash is pulled ahead of Holskater. It's all about that correct line, folks. As you see there, Kyrian has got a really nice line and moves himself down the track a little bit further.
Ooh, that was a bad wobble there, but Kyrian rights themselves, and nobody passes, so you have to wonder what the other... never mind!
Ashes is not giving up on that one.
Uh-oh.
I spoke too soon.
I wonder if they're going to get out of that one at all. Oh, they do! Hey, look at that.
Ooh, Kyrian got caught up in the corner. Slowing down and hanging into the middle. Ooh, we have a little bumping going on there. Kit Gaga is moving forward. Ashes.
They were coming on strong a little bit there, but Kyrian has taken a left-hand path, which may be the key to victory in this race.
It seems like it's gonna be Holskater rings out. That's not good. That's a DNF, folks.
And they've fallen into the Nightmare Void. Unfortunate for them.
It's a big zero, we already know, as Kyrian is going to definitely take themselves with 5 points.
Well, as our friend Rusty Undercarriage often says, you have to finish the race to score points.
And it doesn't look like you're getting a point this round, Holskater. Better luck next round.
There are 4 more rounds. However, Kyrian has taken this one and scored themselves a nice 5 points.
And it looks like Ashes is going to get themselves 3. Here comes Kit with themselves a nice 2 points.
And unfortunately, as we mentioned, Holskater gets nothing for not finishing the race. Better luck in the next one, and congratulations to the winner.
We're getting ourselves ready and cleaning up the track a little bit. There is a storm going on, so unfortunately there is going to be a fair amount of debris left over.
And we haven't been able to get the Zamboni driver out there because of the weather.
He does not like snow. I know that sounds very, very weird, but he's afraid of snow. Falling snow.
Well, it's nasty enough out there, we wouldn't send anyone out there. Except our marble drivers, because they're that excited to win that grand prize.
Which is another big reminder, thank you Johnny Knight. And if you want a marble for next month's race, check out our Ko-Fi. Link was posted there earlier. It is also posted down below.
The competition heats up. People already have marbles for next month's race.
That's a good point. That is a good point. I'm pretty sure one of our racers actually has themselves a full set already.
That is true.
As here we are, set off for round 2. Seems like the ramp's moving a little bit slower.
It does seem a little bit slower. However, the marbles, except for Holskater in that last round, seem to be going up maybe a little smoother. I don't know what happened with Holskater in that last one. Hopefully they can hold it together a little better here in the second round. Kyrian, though, coming on hugely strong. They want this championship and have been very vocal about it.
That's a good point. They did make a message to everybody, basically start the challenges. Will they continue and be able to back those threats, or not threats, those words up?
Now, apparently not if Kit Gaga has anything to say about it. She's right on the heels.
Ooh.
Oh, there's Ash's Antics, another racer who desperately wants this.
Giving Kyrian a nice fresh reminder of who is going to be right on your heels. There's a stall. A stall out, but Kit happened to recover it.
Bad move on Kit Gaga's part there. don't want to hit your opponent and give him a boost like that.
Especially when I think it's going to put them back in first. Oh, Holskater says no to that idea.
Well, not if Holskater has anything to say about it. I'm pretty sure they're not happy with their performance in the last race and are looking for a little redemption here.
A little bit of a wobble as that warp speed ball of Kyrian could manage to sneak its way into first place.
Now again, like I've been saying, Kyrian is very hungry for victory. Wonder if they can get it here today.
Win the big 150. Everyone's starving for the prize, and oh, it seems like Ash's antics is ringed out.
Oh, I wonder where and how that happened. That is too bad. That could very much affect their chances to win this whole thing.
It very well could.
We'll have to see how the other racers do and where they place in the coming heats. This is only the second of 5, so there is time.
Looks though, so far, that Kyrian really wants this, but it's a matter of keeping that pressure up, because if you have too many zeros or too many low numbers, you definitely aren't bringing it home.
Well, it's also largely dependent on how the other racers do today, too. However, Kyrian has taken that left-hand path, and that means they are going to run away with... Whoa! I spoke too soon!
They almost had a complete runaway, but then wanted to go backwards for a second, almost like taunting the other racers. I don't think that's wise, Kyrian.
They still run away with the victory. 5 points to Kyrian, who now have 10 points, have won the first 2 heats. Wow.
That's pretty effective. And it looks like Kit Gaga is moving themselves into second, so getting themselves a nice comfy 3 points. Who's going to be following up behind? Holskater.
Definitely Holskater, yes, and Ash's antics.
It's ringed out.
Into the Nightmare Void. Rusty warns you about that. But sometimes it's unavoidable.
This is true. Yet again, another reminder, thank you guys for tuning in to us, and also check out Johnny Knight.
This is, of course, our monthly marble race. This happens every month, and if you'd like to get a marble and get in on the action, you only have to tune into our streams. And we will give a code word, or you can buy one from us on Ko-Fi.
And there we have the scores. Kyrian with 5, Ashes with 3, Holskater, oh, sorry, I jumped ahead. 5. Ashes with 0, Holskater with 2, and Kit Gaga with 3.
Kyrian is taking a significant lead here in the early going, and the other racers are going to really have to step their game up to catch up.
Very good point.
And it looks like it's time to see if any of them can do just that.
As we're moving our way into the third heat. And whoa, Kyrian right off the bat, jumping up.
Like I said, they really want this. We'll see how they do in the rest of the heats. Can they hold it together or will they fall apart? Like badly made cookies.
Wow. Kyrian, Kit Gaga, Holskater, oh, Ashes, and then Holskater. Everyone's moving fairly well. I
thought I saw a few collisions there.
Yes, I was gonna say, I also thought I seen Ashes manage to sneak into the hole there really quickly and manage to pull themselves into first place.
They are indeed off in first place. They even took the fog fairly smoothly there, and I think that's going to pay dividends for them later on here down the track. Or maybe not, as Holskater is not letting them run away with any sort of lead and is right on their tail.
Holskater's kind of been held back a little bit this race, and I really hope he managed to pull through a little bit better. Having that first round ring out doesn't fare too well. However, Ashes here has managed to have a ring out. This pulling himself forward, maybe this is the time.
Well, they are doing fairly well here, and not sure where the other races are, but they are behind our leader here. So if he can hold it together, they can get some nice points here, and hopefully, maybe win the whole thing. Somebody will, that's for sure.
There's the other racers. They're just entering the spinner or the spinning wheel there.
And it looks like they're having a bit of a hard time getting through it.
Which is perfectly fine for Ashes as they're moving their way to the igloo.
Going through the moguls here fairly smoothly.
Not very many issues there. Ooh, slow down.
That was a major bit of slowdown, and that's going to hurt them.
Weaving their way through. Is that a stall?
That looks like a stall. Hopefully they can recover from that. They cannot afford to be stalled 2 races.
Bull Skater, Kyrian are neck and neck. Kit Gaga is moving up. Is this it?
Uh-oh, Kit Gaga has the most path. That means they may be able to pull a victory out here. But Bull Skater takes off with it, and that looks like the end of this one.
And boom! Bull Skater's through, putting him through for first. Kyrian's in second. And Kit Gaga is in third.
Ash's Antics, unfortunately, stalls out and gets nothing for the second race in a row. You think maybe their dreams of the championship could be dashed here?
That's sad to say, but it is very, very sad. It's got to be all in now.
Well, maybe they can pull something out. There are 2 races remaining, and anything can happen, but it is looking pretty distant. Right now, Kyrian is running away with it. They have 13 points already in the first 3 rounds. And a lead that, at this point, seems as though it may be fairly insurmountable.
Don't think anybody's or anyone's coming back from that.
Well, the next 2 contestants have 7, and Ashes only has 3.
Ouch.
So the lead that Kyrian has attained may just be more than the other racers can come back from. We'll have to see how the last 2 races go.
And speaking of that, let's have one of them right now. As I'm pretty sure, the races are lining up in the block.
They're ready to go, and we're ready to talk about it. Here we go.
And Bull Skater decides this time he's taking the jump forward.
I'm pretty sure he did that last time after that first round where he went down the stairs backwards in that random way. I don't think he's wanted to repeat that mistake.
That's a good point.
Alright, finally somebody makes it down the stairs. I was beginning to wonder there.
Snow has been a problem at the front door, and obviously some of the marbles are having a hard time going over through it. Or maybe they're just not cleaning off their boots and being unnerved by the Zamboni driver waiting for the perfect opportunity to go clean the track.
Ash's Antics coming on strong here in the early going. I think they want a little redemption for that horrible, horrible showing in the last 2 races.
Bull Skaters moving themselves into first, Kyrian's in second, and Ashes in third.
Well, Kyrian being in second place is little surprise the way they've been racing in this tournament so far. As I said, they are our tournament leaders so far.
Ooh, Bull Skater getting hit by the ice blocks.
And completely losing all momentum. Ash's Antics and Kit Gaga having a fight to take first place.
As it looks like, oh, they're trading. They're just trading.
Kyrian not too far back there in their gate.
There's another trade-off.
And another.
And one more. I wonder if these guys are going to figure out who's going to place where. Or if we're just going to continue seeing the trading. Makes it for a more exciting race.
Well, the anti-gravity tunnel of doom can sometimes be the decider, and it looks to have been here. As Ashes takes a little bit of a lead.
Move themselves through the grinder. Past the Dragon Head.
How did that get there?
this storm has been crazy.
Oh, they both hit that block very, very badly. Nobody came out of this whole section very smoothly.
No.
At all.
Down through the ice tubes. Oop, little backwards forward action, giving Ashes enough time to jump into the lead. But is it enough for a takeover? No. Kit Gaga moves forward still.
They sure are giving it a try, though. They are absolutely determined that they are not ringing out this time. In fact, it looks like they want to win.
Speaking of ring-outs, I'm pretty sure I just seen on the marker board there, Kyrian has ringed out.
Oh no! Well, that's going to affect their lead in a big way. The other racers, though you never want to see someone fall into the Nightmare Void, are probably somewhat relieved by that.
Seen a little bang-up action go on, and I'm pretty sure Kit Gaga's moving forward now. However, I think it's too little, too late.
Yeah, I think Ash's antics wanted some redemption, and I think they got it.
And there it is.
Yeah, there they go to the finish line. And they get their revenge, or at least a little bit of redemption for those last two races, which they did not go well.
And here comes Kit Gaga, bringing up the final little career, getting themselves a nice comfortable 2 points.
Well, at least they have been consistently finishing every race, and that's something none of the other racers can say. So wherever they place, they can at least hold their head high that they've at least finished consistently every race.
That's a good point.
Though they might need to move up the board a little bit, because their current point total isn't going to get them the championship. Now, with those 5 points, it does change the board a little. And by my quick math, I think it moves Holtzgator into second place.
Making this literally anyone's game. I was going to say we don't often have a double repeat ring out, but I'm looking at the scoreboard there, and it definitely said that Ashes had a double repeat ring out. So.
Well, after that, our totals are Kyrian with 13, Ash's Antics with 8, Holtzgator with 10, and Kit Gaga with 9. Here we are, on to our fourth round. Sorry, our final round.
Yes, this is it. This is for the marbles.
This is for all the marbles, so to speak, yes.
As Kit Gaga moves forward up, Ashes is in second. They're coming up towards the stairs, and there they go. Kit Gaga, Ashes, Holtzgator, and Kyrian, all moving their way down in the fight for first place.
So right now, if you're Holtzgator or Kyrian, you've got to be thinking to yourself, if I can win this match, I can take the championship. Because if either of them win, or if Kyrian comes in over second place, they win the championship. So, this is a very interesting race.
It's literally down to this moment. These are it.
However, in the last few races, it almost looks like Kyrian gassed out, so to speak. They charged so hard in the first few races that they've just lost their wind and ability to really race here.
As Ashes has taken over and maybe stolen that win.
Well, they've got a lot of fire in there.
Oh no! That looks like that's a stall.
That does appear to be a stall out. Which means this has just gotten a whole lot more interesting because now this is anybody's game.
So, Ashes is moving themselves forward here in first place. if they were to win, it would be enough for
Anyone
time.
but Ashes can win this if they win. If Ashes wins the race, they force a playoff. Which
Wow.
I believe would be the second time we've actually had that.
That's correct. So this is literally now anyone's race. Somebody could be going home with $150.
If Voltgator or Kid Gaga win this race, they take the championship. If Ashes wins it, it forces a playoff with Kyrian. Let's see what happens. I'm on the edge of my seat. The anticipation here for what's going to happen is incredible. I can't believe things have went this way after Ashes ranked out twice and is now appearing to come back to force a playoff. Simply amazing.
Rising from the ashes like a phoenix.
Apparently that's the antics that they pull. That they can rise like a magnificent phoenix from the ashes.
Okay, gets it going again. Took a breather for a second.
Uh-oh, that is not the right way. However, no one else is looking like they're even close. Voltgator isn't too far behind.
Kid Gaga rolling away.
If they can go left, they can take the whole thing. I don't know if that's left enough.
Oh. Look at this, folks.
Kid Gaga passing at the last minute. Is this going to be enough?
Oh my goodness, it's right down,
It's
folks.
neck and neck. Oh, wow. Ashes Antics moves ahead by a hair.
And it's boom, Ashes Antics, making it for a sudden death, folks.
I can't believe it. If you could see my face, you would see the shock. Ashes Antics somehow, after bringing out twice, takes advantage of Kyrian's mistake and forces a playoff. I'm utterly stunned.
If you're Kyrian, you should be thankful, though, because this could have been the takeaway. Someone could have been walking home right now with your money, so you've still got one more chance to defend yourself and claim the $150.
I'm almost speechless beyond words, and that never happens because I talk a lot. And
Wow,
but I can't believe that we're actually going to see a one-on-one, one-versus-one playoff for all the marbles, so to speak. Well, all the 150 Canadian dollars, the grand prize for the month of January.
there you have it, folks, right there.
What a close race. I can't believe those scores.
Everyone, literally a point away from victory.
Wow, just amazing. Just amazing.
As here we are, as it says in the final stretch, they're just kind of gearing up the track one more time for the last race.
And here it goes. It all comes down to this. Ashes Antics versus Kyrian for the grand prize. You can see them bumping around. They're absolutely raring to go.
Some jostling against each other.
Well, there's a lot on the at stake here.
They're moving up the ramp at a snail's pace.
No points in this one. Simply whoever wins takes it all.
It's the final elimination. Sudden death.
I simply can't believe that this has actually happened twice in the short time we've been doing these marble races. It's simply incredible that this keeps happening.
However,
Personally, I think it makes it more exciting, and I am fine with it. I'm just a little bit confused that it keeps happening.
as here we are, Kyrian moving themselves into first place. This could be it. The redemption is ouch. Yeah, Ashes is now stumbling.
Hopefully they can pull it together and get over that ramp. We sure would like this race to be exciting. And it sure wouldn't be if one person just ran away with it the whole time. So pull it together, Ashes. Let's go. Not that I'm cheering for anyone, I'm just cheering for a competitive race.
As Kyrian is just flying down the track at quite a distance ahead.
Ashes does appear to have gotten over that ramp and is moving at a good pace, though.
Is it enough for a takeover and for a victory? We still have the Tunnels of Doom.
Oh, we still have quite a lot of the track left, Glyph, so who knows if they're going to actually maintain this lead. As I've said many times, we have seen someone gain a big lead in the early going, only to still lose the race.
Kyrian's getting a wobble going. The wobbles aren't good to start.
Ash's Antics has made a good run at catching up, but faltered at the end of the anti-gravity hallway of doom.
However, yet they're not too far behind. Closing that gap every couple seconds. I don't know if Kyrian's going to get too comfortable. That might be the downfall.
Ashes is not having a good time with this, though. I think the pressure might have gotten to them. I mean, this is the highest pressure race anybody could be in marble racing.
As Kyrian swerving by, missing some of the boosters. Goes over the loop-de-loop and heads their way in towards the igloo.
Kyrian is way ahead. Ash's Antics is still way back there. I don't know if they're going to actually be able to recover from this.
And oh no!
Did they just stall? Okay, if Ash's Antics can avoid hitting them on the way by, they can cruise to an easy victory. We'll see what happens.
Did Kyrian just at the last moment gas out?
I think the pressure got to them and they made a critical mistake. Ash's Antics makes it by clean, and Kyrian is still stuck. Oh, this is not good for Kyrian, and if you are Kyrian, you have got to be disappointed right now.
Your marble is just sitting there.
And nothing is going to get it moving because there is no one else to hit it.
It's just there.
Well, now that has got to be disappointing if you're Kyrian. To make it all this way and in such a fashion, then to stall out 3 straight races, including the Sudden Death Final, right at the end. Ouch.
What a way to have it. Handed it over right at the very end. Even given the chance to reclaim that 150 bucks just inches away.
And congratulations to Ash's Antics, this month's winner for the January monthly marble race.
Congratulations very, very much. We'll be reaching out to you to hand you $150. I'd like to spend my time here thanking you guys so much for watching. I'd like to thank Johnny Knight for co-sponsoring us. I'd also like to thank Epic Sound for providing some awesome tunes for us.
And a quick shout out to our MC, Rusty Undercarriage. You do a wonderful job. Can't wait till next month. I have been Odinson, and here you see the special thanks. Those are the people we'd like to thank. If we forgot anybody, we're sorry. We love you all. Thank you for watching, and until next month.
You know the deal, which is, take it easy.
See you later, all.
Also, check out the Ko-Fi there. Link is posted. Get yourself a marble for next month.